I just decided at the end of 2016 that I'm not going to keep weighing in like this on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm going to keep that more private. I have to pull back some things from you guys and keep them private. And you know, I don't know if it was the right decision, but you know, there was goods and bads. I say a lot. I'm so sorry. There was good and bad to not weighing in. It was great because I wasn't having the stress of having to weigh in every week. You guys know, like, so many of you guys have followed me, and I love you for following me since the beginning. But I hold sodium so ridiculously. Like, if I have a Jimmy John's sandwich and a bag of chips, I'm not exaggerating when I say that the scale will be up 8 pounds the next day. 8 pounds. And of course it goes away, but you know, we can't totally plan our lives. And I don't even remember if I had a set day that I was weighing in, but it would always be on my mind, like, you know, if I eat this sandwich, the scale's going to be up 8 pounds. And how is that going to be inspiring? And you're going to look like a failure, and, you know, whatever. So it was good because it wasn't triggering for me. But when you're not weighing in, you're not being accountable. I didn't have anyone that I was being accountable to. So, I mean, if the scale was up or down, it didn't matter necessarily because no one knew, right? So, I did so well at the beginning of 2017. If you guys look through my Instagram and you look at my pictures and you look how much I was going to the gym, I was going to Orange Theory 5 or 6 times a week. I was eating my EL cuisine totally on point. I was doing absolutely phenomenal. And then I got involved with a weight loss competition at work, and because I was doing weights at Orange Theory, I think that that's why, or I hit a plateau, but I blamed the fact that I wasn't losing weight as fast as I would have liked to. I was like, well, it's probably because you're lifting weights at Orange Theory, so maybe you shouldn't go to Orange Theory as much. So I stopped going to Orange Theory as much as I was. I went to Houston, I went to LA, I found myself falling off track with my EL cuisine, not totally falling off track, and I didn't stop going to the gym. It's just I wasn't as focused and as on point as I needed to be. You know, I was doing things like adding cheese to my EL cuisine meals, eating snacks I shouldn't have been eating, skipping my EL cuisine meals, and it was just this ball of moss that started, you know, gathering problems, I guess. This year, my boyfriend's mom started battling a very aggressive breast cancer. You know, work started getting really crazy stressful for me. I wasn't eating my EL cuisine meals like I should have been. I wasn't going to the gym like I should have been. I've been having the hardest time sleeping because I've been so stressed. You know, between everything that's going on, I get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep a night, and I'm not drinking enough water. I mean, there's a million things that I either stopped doing or stopped being awesome about 4 months ago. And I was between like 239 and I would say 245 up until April. Again, if you guys look back at my Instagram from early spring, you can see the difference. And you know, June happened and July happened and work was so crazy. I work I'm basically an account manager for our active duty military. So, and I handle their moves. So I am the main point of contact for active duty military and their spouses. I am, you know, any questions that they have about their move, when shit hits the fan and an agent doesn't show up to move them and they have to be out of the house because they're deploying. And I love my job. I absolutely love my job, but it's very stressful in June, July, even now, but we're slowing down a little bit. And there were weeks that I would work until 7 or 8 o'clock at night. And the last Orange Theory class is at 8. I couldn't get to Orange Theory afterward. And then, you just come home and, I would still be going to Planet Fitness once I joined that to do my running, or I would do running and walking outside. I was still always doing something, but I wasn't doing as much as I should have been doing. And, yeah. A few weeks ago, I had a phone call with Carlo, who is the CEO of Elite Lifestyle Cuisine. And if you don't already know, he was an elite bodybuilding champion. He literally used to bodybuild in Venice Beach at Gold's Gym, and he has pictures of him in The Rock. He then found his focus, which was nutrition. He actually grew up Italian, and his family owned restaurants, so he's always been in the business of making delicious food. He's a nutritionist. He's looked at as a nutritional expert, basically, and he's been featured in Muscle and Fitness magazine. He's been on the Dr. Oz show. He's been in the Food Network, and I had a phone call with him a few weeks ago, and, just kind of talking about the fact that I've gained some weight in the past few months. And he said, Sunshine, I was telling him how something had just came up on Facebook, that there was 164 days until Christmas, which meant that there was 162 days to my 40th birthday. And I was like, Carlo, I had a lot of concerns, and I was like, I can't eat Elite Lifestyle Cuisine for the rest of my life, 3 meals a day. I need to figure out some sort of balance. It's not fair to anyone. And, I need to get focused again, and I'm going to be 40 in 162 days, and here I am 6 years later, still trying to get to 199, gained weight again. And he said, Sunshine, the next milestone birthday is 50. First, actually, before he said that, he said, I'm going to get you to 199, Sunshine. He said, we're going to figure out a plan, but you have to start weighing in again. He said, you need the accountability. He said, it doesn't matter, and you're not going to lose weight every single week. And he's like, and that's what makes you human. He said, that's what people look to, because that, I've said this before, you guys, I'm seriously, I'm just this real chick just like you guys, who happens to have a large following, which is amazing, and I'm so grateful for it, but, I'm just a normal person. I'm just a weirdo, who lives in Chicago, who's trying to fight this good battle. And, we don't gain the weight overnight, and we're not going to take it off overnight. But that being said, we have to get up every single time that we fall. And, sometimes I tell myself, well, you're not 391 pounds. You're not even over 300 pounds. You've done well keeping it off. You're doing something right. But I'm still not at 199, and I'm still gaining weight back after I lost it. And again, it's very stressful, because I don't want to disappoint you guys. And not only that, but it's not like I'm sitting here eating fast food every day and not going to the gym. I've ran 5 straight miles in the past few weeks. In 2016, when I did my last weigh-in, I couldn't run a mile. I ran a mile 2 weeks ago in 13 minutes and 42 seconds. And it's just, blah. You try and remind yourself of all these things, and, but the bottom line is, it is what it is. Either the scale is going down or the scale isn't. And I know that it's not just all about the number on the scale, and it's so much more. So Carlos said to me the other day, or a couple weeks ago, he said, Sunshine, your next milestone birthday after 40 is 50. He said, do you want to work hard and get there in 162 days? Or do you want to do it in 10 years? And it's the thought of it being 10 more years of not being where I want to be at. And, I was terrified when he said that I needed to, he thought that I needed to start weighing in again on social media. I know that I've gained weight in the past couple months, and I just did not want to disappoint you guys, and it was seriously like it's not even about disappointing myself, because I know that I've done it before, and I know that I just need to get back at it, but I didn't want to disappoint any of you guys. Like, oh my God, like, Sunshine, if she can't do it in 6 years, you know, I don't want that 400-pound person to say I'm never gonna do it. Sunshine can't do it. So I'm literally like crying through his phone call, and I'm terrified at the thought of weighing in. But then I was like, you know, as the past couple weeks have gone on, and I'm thinking about it, and we crunched some numbers of what I need to do to get to 199 by December 23rd. I was like, you know what, Sunshine? Like, this really, it is about so much more than me. And it's about buckling down. And seriously, like, how many times have I said it to you guys? Like, we don't know if tomorrow is promised. And I might not wake up tomorrow. And, you know, like, maybe I only have 3 years on this earth left. Do I want to spend them still sitting at this weight, or do I want to know that I accomplished something that is going to inspire other people? So I am going to weigh in. I am going to weigh in again September 1st. I am doing a plan with Carlo that is literally step by step. I'm eating Elite Lifestyle Cuisine 1 meal a day. And then he's written out what I'm doing the rest of the days. Today is August 1st. Today was day 1. I survived. You guys, I'm eating things that I really don't like or didn't think that I like yogurt and eggs. But yeah, we're gonna do this, you guys, and I have 21 weeks to do this, and I promise you that I am going to fight as hard as I can this time. For not only me, but for you guys too. So there you have it, guys. 242 in December, 271 today, August 1st. I have 21 weeks to get to 199, which is a little over 3 pounds a week. Not impossible, not crazy, and I am 100,000,000% committed, because it's now or never, right? Like, if I can't get there before I'm 40, and I know that it's not like life ends at 40, but it's time to put up or shut up, right? Like, it is time for me to finish this, and it is time for me to accomplish something that I have been working towards, and having successes and failures, and successes and failures, and up and down. But you guys will be with me every step of the way. I am going to be, again, weighing in again September 1st. From there, I might move to weekly weigh-ins, but I can promise that I will be weighing in again on September 1st, so that you can see how I did my first month, my first 4 weeks of the next 21 weeks. And I hope that this gives some of you encouragement who have lost weight and gained it back before, that maybe you just need to admit it, and to realize that, you know, what are we gonna do? We're gonna fail and we're gonna stay stuck and we're not gonna keep trying? Absolutely not. You know, there's a reason that you are here, and you are strong enough, and I am strong enough, and who knows who your story might inspire. I love you guys.